A lot of you were telling us you're paying much more for life-saving prescription meds than you were just a few years ago. Thanks for sticking with us at 6. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Today, Senator Rick Scott met with patients in Southwest Florida to hear their concerns with those skyrocketing costs. 4 in Your Corner's Car 48 talked to some of those patients about their struggles to keep up with the rising drug prices and how they're counting on lawmakers to help bring those costs down.
Well, Senator Scott says he's committed to making health care more affordable, but one young girl I spoke with who was diabetic says if her insulin is already costing her family hundreds of dollars a month, what will it cost 10 years from now?
This is something we all need, type 1s, to keep ourselves alive.
12-year-old Sabine Rivera is a type 1 diabetic patient who takes insulin 3 times a day. Her mom, Pamela, pays $450 a month for the life-saving drug that Sabine will have to take for the rest of her life.
Somehow I'm going to pay that with my first job straight out of college.
Some of these stories are, first off, that breaks your heart because it's a lot of money.
Monday morning, Senator Rick Scott met with Sabine and other patients in Naples about their struggles to keep up with the skyrocketing cost of insulin. With only 2 companies manufacturing insulin, Senator Scott says the cost of that life-saving drug for diabetics has gone up 3 times in the past decade.
Insulin's been around for a long time, and why is it cost so expensive?
He says he wants to work with drug companies and other lawmakers to find a way to bring those high costs down. Last week, Scott met with drug companies who cite research costs as a big reason behind the price hikes. Ed McDermott says he's paying 160% more for insulin than he paid 5 years ago.
How much money is really going towards research and how much is just simply going into your shareholders' pockets?
Scott says he'd like to see more pharmaceutical companies create competition to bring those drug prices down. He'll also likely support any new legislation that would require more transparency with those companies. In Naples, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.